Hi watch family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna go over a watch I really enjoy. This is a Vostok Amphibian Hulk. I call it that. It's actually a reference 170893. It is obviously a green watch, so I'm calling it the Hulk, just like we know from what we're referring to. Before we do that, let's do a quick wrist check. On my left hand, I have the beautiful Tudor Black Bay 58 on a Jubilee from Uncle Straps. Beautiful, beautiful watch. And on my right hand, the amazing Rolex Explorer 1, a 36 millimeter. I do have videos for these watches. I'm going to put some links. If you have any interest, you can click on the videos that you will see up top. I poured myself a glass of wine here for all of you watching, and we'll get to work. Today I'm drinking a Pennsylvania wine, exactly where I'm from. Clover Hill. It's about 20 minutes from here. They make everything right there. It's a sweet, kind of a sweeter, semi-sweet wine. It goes really good with a Russian watch, let me tell you. Okay, so this is the Vostok Amphibia, whatever you want to call it, and it's done in a gorgeous green. I hope the light can shows here. Now, this is not the first Vostok watch I have. I've also acquired this prior to buying this watch. I also have a video on this. This is obviously very close to it, just different dial and a different bezel insert. I have a video. You can click the link up top to see this one if you have any interest. It's a beautiful, beautiful watch. And recently I've purchased this guy for $75. Beautiful reflections, beautiful crystal, acrylic. Kind of looks like a UFO, so my kid says. UFO watch, and it has this gorgeous red insert. But we're not talking about this. Today we're going to talk about the Vostok Hulk. So, perhaps you never heard of these watches. Perhaps you did, and that's why you're here. This green one is a very rare reference. They have a blue face one with a blue bezel insert, kind of half blue, half silver, I believe. But this one is pretty unique. Now, obviously, green watches have been around for a while. It seems like recently, the past year or so, a lot of companies are coming out with green watches. And this is a very, very affordable option. Let's start with price point and dimensions, and then I'll tell you some of the things I really like about this and some of the things that are really quirky and weird. Pricing. This, when I purchased this, I have it for, I don't know, 8-9 months. I don't know. It's been a while. This was back then about $150. Okay. For an automatic watch that's all in-house, made in Russia. Now the prices have went up like everything else, and this is between $200 and $250 on eBay. Now I'm sure there's other options, you can find them. There's VostokWatches24.com. They sell Vostok, obviously. But I've never been to that website. I've heard about it, but I was never there. So Some dimensions, this is a 41.5 by 44. It is about 15 height and 22 between lugs. Now, some things I really like about this. This is a really cool watch. Now, if you know anything about Vostok, they've been around for 70 years or so. They make everything in Russia. Now I know, now there's this, throughout the world, this maybe anti-Russian sentiment. It has nothing to do with the wars, has nothing to do with anything like that, politics. This is just a company who's been around forever, and they do watches. They don't market, to my knowledge, at least in the US where I live. It's just a lot of people have gotten into these watches because they're very affordable and really cool for what you get. This has an acrylic crystal, so you get amazing reflections and distortions. It has a aluminum bezel insert, bi-directional bezel, and this is 200 meters water resistant. The back of it says 200 meters right there, and it says proudly, the best diver in the world. I'm kidding, I have no idea what that says. Obviously I don't speak Russian, so if you know what that says, I'm assuming it has something to do with, obviously this says amphibia, I think, and I don't know what that says, but it doesn't really matter. A really thick case, so 200 meters. There is videos on YouTube about people testing amphibia watches, and they hold a lot more than 200 meters. This design has been around for a long time, and it's proven and it works. Now, are you gonna go diving with this 200 meters? I don't know. Are you gonna go diving with this 200 meters? I don't know that either. But I guess it can do it. Now, you're probably not gonna take this 200 meters because the loom on this is not that strong. What else? This case is really, really nice. This kind of like cushion design looking case. It curves really, really nice. It's very thick. It does not come on this bracelet. I put this on. I'll show you what it comes with. This is the nice cardboard box that you get with it. Very, very basic packaging. You get a really nice pillow, and you get this bracelet that it comes with. I've obviously never used this. It is very, very jiggly, and it's not to my taste at all. And what else do you get? And you get information about the movement. It's clearly in a lot of languages, like one in Russian only. And VostokWatches24.com from Germany. Look at that. So yeah, check them out on that website if you have interest in something like this. Now, why would I recommend this watch? I'm going to tell you. Let's say you're a watch guy, or maybe you're not, but you're just getting into these things, and you want something that's a little bit more unique. Well, this is unique. I mean, what the hell? You're not going to get more unique than this. It's definitely a conversation starter. If you go somewhere where there's watch people, you're going to see the same things. You're going to see Explorers and Submariners and Omegas and IWCs and whatever. I'm not going to see a lot of Vostoks, I tell you that. At least not the green one, that's for sure. These are very, very rare. Now, as much as I like this watch, just like those watches, Vostok watches have some quirks. First of all, this bezel, it is very loose. And that surprises me because this bezel, it's actually very, very nice and tight. So maybe it's just mine, I don't know. But this one is, yeah, it's loose. If you go diving with this 200 meters, you're gonna take something else besides this watch, okay, to time your dive. What else? This has a date, clearly. It has applied hour markers, beautiful hands, really cool red second hand, and screw down crown. And now the little weird part comes in. Opening this crown. If you never open the crown for a Vostok diver, they're pretty much gonna be the same. You're gonna open this, and then it gets to a point where it's like loose, and you're gonna say, what the hell is going on here? What is wrong with this watch? It's moving, that's the way these are. They are pretty loose, and that's supposedly because of the stem, because of the movement, takes pressure off of it. But it works. You know, it works just fine. Now, look at that second hand clicking. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna get, some, a movement that's not gonna be anything crazy, okay? $150, you're not gonna have a movement that's extremely accurate either. This is about 30 seconds fast. It is what it is. These are not regulated very much from the factory. Now, nothing pisses people off more than a watch that has a date but no quick set. So Vostok watches have a very particular way to set the date. I'm going to show you right now. Let's say you say, okay, I want to say, okay, oh, look, it changed to 16. Now, how do I get to 17? I have to go again 24 hours? Actually, you don't. You go back to 9. Oops, I screwed the crown in. You go back to 9, you're going to hear a click. Yeah, and then you go back to 12. And it'll change the date to the next day. Look at that. So, yeah, that's how you change the date on a Vostok Amphibia. Now, yeah, this is a negative thing, but nothing happens to it, okay? I had that one, the white dial one, the cream dial, for a long time. And I messed with that crown a lot. Nothing happens to this movement. That's just the way these are made. It screws in really good. I took this to the beach. I took that one to the beach. I was in the ocean. It's fine. It works. No issues. Now, let me put it on my hand and show you what it looks like. Because it does look very, very nice. I mean, it's unique looking. Here's the Vostok watches, man. You Russian guys make some really cool pieces. Let me put this on my arm. So here it is. It's a cool looking diver, man. Hey, look at this thing. It looks so nice. Yes, it's tall. It's different. But that's what's cool about it. And it's green. I mean, come on. How can you not like this beautiful green watch for $150? Okay, now it's $250. Whatever. Well, you're not a fortune, right? What else about this watch? It's pretty heavy. The mechanisms inside, whatever mechanism they use, it's a heavy watch. It's gonna have some heft. But it's so nice looking. Look, I even have the crown sign. I mean, what more do you want? You know, I mean, in all seriousness, they are very cool. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna go, you know, take this to a Rolex event. You know, I mean, it's just something that you're gonna wear and enjoy. Beat it, scratch it. Who cares? Obviously, this was gonna scratch because it's acrylic, but you know, you get some poly watch. I use poly watch on this all the time and all my other ones, and everything's fine. You know, it cleans up good. Reflection on this is really nice. Look at those nice hands, how they catch the light. It's really, really nice. Now let me give you a little bit of lume so you can see what that looks like. And the lume is fine. The application is okay. It doesn't last very long, but you know, it's here to play, not here to stay. Look at that. That looks very, very, very nice, I think. Now let me know what you think about this watch. I mean, clearly, there's better divers, okay? Even better than this, but the cost is just insane when you look at, you know, something like this. Obviously, you're gonna have a lot better lume on a Black Bay 58. I mean, look at that. So, but at the cost of these watches, let me show you this one if you really want to drop your jaw quick. The cost of these watches, between $100 and $200. I mean, these are just beautiful toys to play with. They look very nice, very different. You're not going to see a lot of people with Vostok watches. Look at this thing. I mean, you don't tell me that's not cool, okay? I mean, yeah, they're amazing. Timekeeping. When I got this one, it was fast. I started to wear it, and it regulated itself. This one is pretty much on the money, about 10 seconds, 7 seconds fast. This is a little faster. It's about between 15 and 25 seconds fast a day. Now, I could open this very easily and regulate it. I didn't get a chance to do that. But it can be done. These are not regulated from the factory. To my knowledge, they really don't spend a lot of time regulating these watches because of the cost. I mean, but they can be regulated. Just got to put a little work in it. That's all I got. If you like this video, I have other ones you can go look through. Subscribe if you like. Give this video a like. I'll do more. I am actually working on video with some 36mm watches. I got these two in from a watch enthusiast. Kind of go head to head with the Explorer to see what other options are there if you don't want to spend the money or can't afford an Explorer. I mean, that's just, Explorers are very expensive. And there's other options. I'm working on a video for something for 36mm watches. But for now, this is it with the Vostok Hulk. Beautiful watch, a little quirky, a little thick, but definitely unique. All I got. You lasted this long. I raise my glass to you, and I will see you next time. Have yourself a good day.